My gifted niece turned my wedding into her show, and I wish I'd never invited her to perform. Hello, everyone. I never imagined I'd be sharing this story, but here we are. It's been weighing on me, and I need to get it off my chest. This is about my niece, Lily, who I thought was doing me a favor. What started as a beautiful idea for my wedding spiraled into something I'm still struggling to process. I really need some advice on how to move forward, so buckle up. This is a long one. Let me start with some context. Lily, not her real name, is my 15-year-old niece, and she's nothing short of extraordinary. She's been playing the violin since she was 5, and over the years, she's honed her skills to an incredible level. Lily has won multiple regional competitions, and her dream is to one day play professionally in a renowned orchestra. I've always admired her talent, even though I don't see her often because my side of the family lives several states away. When I got engaged to my now husband, Jake, I had this idea that Lily could play at our wedding reception. It felt like the perfect way to add a personal touch to our big day. When I brought it up with her parents, they were ecstatic, and Lily herself seemed thrilled. She even suggested performing a custom arrangement of Canon in D, mixing it with her own original compositions. It sounded magical, and I was so excited to see how it would all come together. A week before the wedding, Lily and her parents traveled to our town to rehearse and finalize her performance. I didn't want to overwhelm her, so I left most of the creative choices up to her. The only thing I asked was that she wear a formal black dress and perform during the dinner hour to keep the atmosphere elegant and sophisticated. Everything seemed perfect, or so I thought. On the day of the wedding, everything was stunning. The decorations, the flowers, and the joy of having our family and friends gathered together. When the reception began, and it was time for Lily to perform, I was blown away. Her performance was flawless, her music enchanting. Guests were mesmerized, and when she finished, the entire room erupted into a standing ovation. But that's when the trouble started. Guests began swarming Lily, showering her with praise and asking for selfies. People were saying she was the highlight of the evening. Even Jake's usually reserved grandmother kept gushing about how Lily's performance was the most beautiful thing she'd ever seen. And Jake? He didn't seem to notice, or care, that I was feeling completely overshadowed. At first, I tried to brush it off, convincing myself it was just one memorable moment in the evening, but the more I thought about it, the more hurt I felt. This was supposed to be my wedding day, a once-in-a-lifetime moment to celebrate Jake and me. Instead, it felt like Lily had become the star of the evening. A few days later, I posted a vague message on Facebook, venting about how the reception lost focus and how I regretted certain unnecessary distractions. I didn't name Lily, but it was clear who I meant. Looking back, I realize it was petty, but at the time, I felt like I needed an outlet for my frustration. My sister Rachel called me almost immediately after seeing the post. She was furious. "Lily worked so hard to make your day special," she said. "How could you be so ungrateful?" I tried explaining that the reception turned into a talent showcase instead of a wedding, but Rachel wasn't having it. She hung up on me, and soon after, Lily unfollowed me on social media and removed all the wedding photos she posted. Over the next few weeks, the situation escalated. Rachel posted her own message on Facebook, defending Lily and calling me out for being jealous. She included clips of Lily's performance and screenshots of my initial thank you messages to her, painting me as ungrateful. The comments flooded in, with most people siding with Lily. Meanwhile, my parents were torn. My mom thought I owed Lily an apology, but my dad understood why I felt upset. Jake's family, who adored Lily's performance, tried to stay neutral, but I noticed they started avoiding any mention of the wedding altogether. The tension became unbearable. It's been a month since the wedding, and I still don't know how to move forward. Lily hasn't spoken to me, and Rachel has made it clear that I'm not welcome at family gatherings for now. I feel terrible about how things turned out, but I also feel like my feelings have been dismissed. Was I wrong to feel upset? Should I apologize, or was I justified in wanting the focus to stay on Jake and me? I've been replaying everything in my mind, trying to make sense of it. If you've made it this far, thank you for listening. I'd love to hear your thoughts and advice.